So with these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that if I can...
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Toluwani Steven and welcome to Becoming Dr. Steven. Going to be talking about how I survived first year of medical school. Now, in my previous video up here, I gave you guys the books I used for my first year and second year of medical school. So I'm going to be basically talking about just first year because that's like the foundation of medical school. That's where you learn your basic physiology, basic chemistry, you learn your genetics, you learn basically the important and like vital parts of being a medical doctor. Now it's during the second year you now learn like how to apply those, where you do your pathology, you know how to know what disease this is. So that is how second year. So first is basically about the principle, how you know, okay, this is physiology of the renal system, physiology of the cardiovascular system, how the heart works, how the lung works. I'm talking about how I survived all that. Now this includes financial aspect, includes educational aspect, includes social aspect. Now I wasn't someone that was all about books, in the sense that I had a social life outside medical studies. So I was also, although I was not really a going out person, but I also stayed at home and Netflix and chilled most times. Now we know September is fast approaching. That's where most students are planning to go into the university or medical school. People are planning to leave their country to go to another country, Nigeria to the US to Canada. My personal view, I believe most US students take government loans or federal loans. My parents are sponsoring my medical career, so they send money for feeding, pay my tuition, for my house rent, and every other thing I need. So first point, meet people. So I think most schools do this, that during your first day they have this orientation. Like I did that. You go, you talk about the school, you meet students, you get to like meet seniors and everything. So I would advise most people, when you get into medical school for the first time, your first day, I think you should be very friendly, be interactive, get to meet people. Like for me, if I was not social, yes, I wouldn't have met my friends, my wonderful friends that I have, both senior friends and classmates. So I advise anybody that's going into like medical school, for your first day, always try your best to be social. Get their contact, if possible get their home addresses so you can go see them, have any questions. Because so my second point is learn how to manage money. So I would have to know, okay, am I buying foodstuffs for my house? Am I keeping some for transportation? Because I didn't have a car. Am I going to watch movies? So basically I had to like structure out how I was going to spend that money given to me, and definitely I had to save. Now my third point is try different study techniques. Everybody has how they study. Some people are audio learners, some people are visual learners. You have to figure out what works for you, in the sense of, are you someone that prefers to write on notes? Are you someone that prefers to just look at your slides and understand it? Are you someone that needs to hear them teach you that slide? Are you someone that needs to watch videos on that topic? Do you get? So you have to figure out what works for you. Now it allows for you to try different techniques, because it's only when you do that you would know what works for you best. Like when I entered medical for the first time, I was more into jotting out, writing down notes, because when I was in my BSc I did that a lot. But I realized that it was actually taking lots of my time, because before I finish writing that thing, then I have to start reading it. It's like ×2 of time needed. So I had to switch to opening my slide, reading my slide, and then jotting out what I understand from the slide. So that's how it works. So you have to figure out what technique works for you, what way is more preferable for you. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's another thing that helped me. Fourth suggestion I'm going to give anybody is, do not leave your work till the end. Now what I mean by that is, don't wait till towards the end or a week before your exam to study your books, or at least once a week read that subject. So don't leave your work lagging behind, and then towards your exam day you start rushing and trying to finish up your work, and then you now be exhausted. Because medical school has lots and lots of basic principles, which means lots of things to learn. You don't want to be struggling towards a week before your exam. You want to have an idea of what that is before your exams. Try to have a study group, because something you think you knew, you actually didn't know it right. So try your best to have like a study group, even if it's just you and one more person just studying together, trying to push each other. So that's one thing I would advise. Try to have a study group. Now the next important point of mine, do not compare yourself to anybody. Now, as we know, we are all from different backgrounds, we have different upbringing, we have different brain. Basically, babes, bros, learn your own way. Do not compare yourself to anyone. That's one thing that really helped me. Even if I heard that, oh, my friend had 99% in biochemistry, that won't still make me feel bad or make me feel sad that I didn't have 99%, because I know that I actually did my best. I actually read my books. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't say because
A read this way, you have to read this way. A is more of a writer. You are more of an audio learner. Don't say because A does this, you want to do this. Please do your own thing, your own way.
if you're someone that needs to listen to the lecturers, like I had a friend, right? She always preferred to go to class and listen to her lecturers and even actually like reading and writing. If that works for you, that is better. So like me, I learn better by watching videos. So do not compare yourself to anybody. Do things outside your medical degree. Don't just be about going to classes, reading your books, about staying up late at night to study. Also do other things like going to watch movies. Someone like me, I had Friday night to Saturday afternoon to do what I wanted to do. That was like my own day for myself. Next point is help your friends. You learn better when you teach than when you're being taught. Help them. If they need your notebooks, give them. So try your best to find a balance between your medical life and your social life. That's all I have for you today, guys. Thank you for subscribing. To those that have subscribed, I had 110 subscribers in 2 weeks. So thank you guys, everybody that subscribed. I really appreciate you. And those that haven't, please subscribe. Click on the notification button down so you can see when I post a new video. Also like and comment. And thank you guys for being with me. It means a whole lot to me. Thank you so much. Bye guys.